and Happy New Year. My name is Jonathan Reeves from Jonathan Reeves Architecture, and also Innovative Vectorworks BIM is my YouTube channel. Today I want to share with you a small sample of some training we did for a client recently who is actually based in St. Lucia. Now we offer a wide range of course from on-site, in-house training where people come to us, but also online. And we found that the online training is very, very popular these days as people all over the world can take advantage of our training skills and they have the training to suit them for a couple of hours at a time. So please do check out my website, have a look at any sort of training sessions that might suit you. We've got training for architects, landscape, even spotlight designers as well. We can focus on things like site modelling, on interior design. And we've got a really wide range of courses that focus on your needs. We also tailor all the training towards your individual requirements. So check out my channel, please do, and please subscribe. As I say, this is just a short sample of a little typical training session we did. It's not the very first session, it's the third one. And just kind of, we're jumping in to see how you think. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. There's all the wall bounds there. So if you highlight each individual one, you start to see them in red. So obviously the edge one is the top bound, and if you click, it will go through to the next one. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
If you just select all of them for now, so and hold shift, there we go. And then you could select both components down in the slab component section below. And you can change it. So where it says edge reference, you could change that to the inner face of the wall. So go to inner face of the wall. Top one. So what you've now done is changed both components of the slab on all of the edge boundaries to bound to the inner face. So when you click OK, and now if you click return, there we go, it's already corrected it now. And if you click return to viewport rather.
Return to viewport.
Yeah. What's nice about this method is because we edited the section through the viewport, you can see it's already sorted out the glitches and the join. So it's almost like rather than going back to the design let and then having to go back to the viewport and click update, it's kind of called round tripping. So you edit the section, or you can edit elevations in this way as well. So when you want to make little tweaks to your sections and your elevations, this is a great way to do it.
Okay.
Does it make sense?
Yeah. Now, for my purpose, right? Normally how we construct it is the other way around.
I'm with you. You actually probably, what you're saying is you probably put the slab on, then build up from the slab again, do you?
That's right.
Okay.
So if I want to edit it in this realm now, how would I go about doing it?
Okay,
so
well, look, the quickest thing to do is just undo what we just did then. But let's show you how to do this. So, yeah, click OK then. It's good practice. Let's sort the slab out to begin with. So click edge offsets for the slab. No, not double click. Click edge offsets on the object info palette. There we go. So select all the edge boundaries. Okay, and both components. And then select outer face of wall.
Outer face
of wall.
Wall.
Would it be outer face, or would it be the... Let's just think about this, because the outer face of wall would go to the outside of the render. You probably want it to go back to the options. You probably want it inside the render, of course.
Yes, please.
Inner face of the outer component then. That should mean that it just stops short and the render will carry on.
Inner face of the outer component.
Yeah. So your render, it will stop. Zoom in, when you click OK, you should be able to zoom in and see. Well, actually, maybe when you click OK, it will flick back straight to the section. So zoom into that detail, can you see what I mean?
Yeah.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah.
Like it?
Yeah.
And let me just show you one other thing. Because at the moment, your first floor walls start where the ground floor finishes. So they're actually clashing with the slab. What they really need to do is sit on top of the slab, don't they?
That's right.
Okay, so we'll do a clever little bit of detail move here. The first thing you need to do is put it into a mode where if you use your wand tool, it won't select all the walls, just the first floor external walls. Okay, so a good one for that is Command Alt 5 potentially, or Command Alt 3, one of those two. Try to do Command Alt 3. There we go, so that was that active only thing. Now double click W.
W.
Okay, so this is our wand tool. Now let's think about the best selection criteria to select with, walls. It's going to be ticking all of the wall, slab and roof attributes section down in the corner.
This one.
Tick all of them down below. Yeah, that's cool. And untick the object type as well. Brilliant. So go now and save that setting, Jermaine. So at the top there, you can click Save. And this is quite good because you can select similar and then just delete the set one. So just the last bit and just type walls. Yeah, that's it. Select similar walls. So this is what you can record this. Anytime you need to select similar walls, this will work. Click OK. Okay, so if you now click on any of those external walls, with one click, they should all be selected. Yeah, it looks a bit weird because you're seeing stuff in front of you, as it were. Happy with that?
Yeah.
Now, a clever little thing that we can do, because it's essentially the same style of wall as the ground floor, really, isn't it? Your construction is the same. It's not like a timber frame or anything.
Yes.
What you can do is click Components on Object Info. And even though it looks like everything's grayed out, can you see?
Yes, it is.
Select the inner and the outer component. So the render and it looks like the number 2 and number 3, the interior components essentially, and the other one. And click Edit. Okay, so what you can now see is that you can set an offset value, top or bottom offset value, for the walls in relation to, if you like, the layer heights. So if we were to give it a 150 bottom offset, that would mean the bottom of those components just move up 150. So instead of clashing with your slab, they're actually built on top of it. So bottom offset should be 150. No, that's the top offset.
Oh, shucks, sorry.
I mean, no reason why you can't. If you wanted the top offset to go up more than the render outside, you could. So 150 up, click OK. In fact, yeah, that's fine. Maybe just to show you how this works, click Edit again, and let's just put the top offset as 150 in, just because I'm keen to show you. Do 100, say. Just so you can see clearly how this works. And now click OK. So now it'll ask you to... Oh, okay. I was going to expect it to... You definitely clicked OK, did you? Yeah.
Good.
It looks like it's done the job we asked it to do. So there's that component 150.
So it was correct then?
It was actually correct. Yeah, it was actually correct. What we forgot here was
Is this
the slab thickness.
not the tile? No.
Yeah, so there's kind of two ways to do this. You either take those first four walls and move them all down a bit. So if you go to the bottom offset value over in Object Info, just put -150. No, not that one. Cancel that one. Just put minus 150 for the bottom offset value in. No, not that one. Minus 150. Yeah. And again, do remember the top bound should really say layer wall height, not layer elevation. So change the top bound to layer wall height. There. And unless you want them to go up loads more, type in the top offset 0. If you were to zoom out a bit, you'd see they'd be really, really high, these walls now. Zoom out a bit. See what I mean? They've gone up like another 700 high.
Yes.
So just one them. What you can do though, Jermaine, let's say you had a flat roof, like a parapet flat roof. You might have that, yeah?
Oh.
You might say top offset value, say a metre or 1100. So you want an 1100 parapet roof.
So top of offset is?
Try 1100. We'll do like a little flat parapet roof here. So that means they go up the 3 meters that the layer height specifies, because we set the layer wall heights, the layer heights themselves. And then we're also adding another 1100 to it.
Right.
Okay.
That we need to come up with the slab.
Well, we haven't put the roof slab in yet, have we? I don't think. So turn off the roof slab. Is the one in there or?
No, I haven't.
Okay, so just to fake it, copy the first floor slab. Select and copy, Command C. Yeah, go up to your roof layer. Quick shortcut is Command up arrow. Would take you up a layer.
Command up.
Command up arrow. There we go. You're on the roof layer now. So if you do Command Alt V.
It's in place.
Yeah, so yes. And now you could use your shortcut, do Command Alt 9. Layer options, show, snap, modify others. There we go. So there's our little 1100 parapet roof, because our first floor walls are going up a bit beyond.
Right.
Look, you know how you do your construction over there better than I do, but what I've kind of shown you is there's either way to do it. You either build on top of the slab, which is what you said you probably would do.
That's right. That's what we do.
Yeah, or, you know, in the UK we tend to build the walls, then put the first floor slab inside of those walls, if you like suspended timber floor.
Right. Yeah, but for concrete, we build them floor by floor.
4x4, that makes sense. Well, you get a nice platform and then you work on top of that, don't you?
That's right. Yeah.
Even easier, nice and simple concrete construction.
Yeah.
How do you think, if we wanted a roof light or a stair, how do you think we can cut a hole in the slab?
Oh, that was one of my questions.
Ah.
That's written down. I said, I want to learn how to put a staircase.
Yeah. All right, then.
I've got some boutiques. I have that as one of the stuff for me to ask.
Excellent. All right, then. So go back, Command Alt 3, just so we're looking at your first floor. Hit. Oh, I think you need to just click on the first floor. Go down a layer. There we go. Go 0, top plan. So big 0 on the numerical keyboard.
Yeah, I was pressing it and it didn't allow me.
Oh, I see. Anyway, you can see the benefit of this round tripping now, can't you? So go back to your first floor then.
Why is it not doing it?
I mean, there's multitude of ways to do it. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there we go. Ooh.
Something wrong.
No, there's a funny little glitch on those curved walls though. Can you see? That
Yes.
one of those walls had a little glitch in it. What you really want to do is delete that one with the glitch on. Is it that one? Yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, delete that one. And then extend the other wall round. Goes a bit glitchy sometimes with these curved walls. So click on the curved wall and just extend it if I were you. Yeah, you could join it. Good idea. Yeah, undo. And then try and do it slightly differently. Excuse me 1 second. Hello, Jonathan speaking. Oh, fantastic. I would love to help. If I may though, can I just take your number and call you back in a bit? I'm just in the middle of some Vectorworks training actually. I can definitely call you back in a while. I promise I will and help. 01934 23 5017. Brilliant. What was your name, please? Easter. Lovely. Can I ask you, also, I will call you back, I promise, once it finishes at 4. If you wouldn't mind, just drop me a quick email as well with any questions, and then I can send the quote across. We've got 25% off today, so I'd like to help you get it done today. And don't worry, I promise I'll get it done for you, no problem. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, yeah, cool, you got it. Sorted. All right, so to cut a hole in the slab, what we can do is click on the slab, and we can basically either use a shape to cut the hole, or we can just use the clip tool. So start by using the clip tool, Q, the rubber Q. Yeah, and basically just kind of rub out. Now if you hold the B key down, if you did have, you might want to turn on the ground floor layer below actually, just turn the visibility of the ground floor on. Yeah, that's it. Hold B down now. You'll be able to see if we've got any internal walls in there. We haven't really got much internal, have we?
No.
But if we did, it'd be kind of nice because you could see through the layers to the model below to see where to cut the hole, basically.
B, yeah.
The B is the X-ray. It's really useful, that. So now go and just cut a hole, Jermaine, where you'd like your stair, maybe in the middle of that space or on the corner or wherever you want it.
Well, let's just do something. Doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter too much for today. How about bang in the middle? How about a nice double height stair in the middle of the space? Something like that. That'd be cool.
Right here?
Well, up to you. But yeah, it's good to me. You probably want to click onto the rectangle mode. So you could click the, yeah, that's it, the I key. Anyway, what you're going to see is as soon as you click, you've got it, sorry, not with the B key.
Oh.
Sorry, you're on the wrong mode, that's why. You need to be on the first mode of the clip tool.
Okay.
Yeah, and you can use the B key if you want. It doesn't matter, there's nothing to see underneath anyway. Good. So what you're seeing here is you can cut through the entire slab, which obviously for a first floor is what you want to do. Sometimes, for the ground floor, you want to cut like a mat well. So you don't want to cut through the whole slab, just maybe the top surface to put like a mat in or something. So you can cut component by component.
Okay.
Good. So put it into 3D. You'll see you've got a lovely little hole in the slab now. Awesome. How about if you got that hole in the wrong place?
Yes, and you wanna edit it now.
You got what do you think you do if you double click? Well, I just told you now. What do you think you do? You have to double click basically. So X, double click, edit the modifiers. These are called modifiers, these things. Click OK. Yeah.
What's displayed?
Don't worry about that. You just leave that.
Yep.
Click OK. There we go. There is our modifier. So you can move it, reshape it, delete it, make it bigger.
Wait. Oh, that's where you do that thing.
Yeah. You just stretch it around, do what you need to do, and then pop back out, and it repairs or creates the hole again. That's all right, isn't it?
Tell me about it, man.
Nice and easy. Nice and easy.
Jonathan, do you have a book?
I'm going to be writing another one, Jermaine, at some point. It's on my to-do list. I do have a book I wrote a few years ago, though. it's a bit old now. It's less of a training book, more of a demo book of what people do with 3D and BIM. I'll send you a copy. Have you not got one? Did I not send you one already?
I'm not sure.
I'll send you a PDF. It's a nice book to look at. There's lots of hints and tips, but it isn't a full-on training book. So, it's always on my to-do list.
Yeah, if you have a training book, oh boy, just to do like a simple model. How would somebody go about doing a simple, just like what we're doing there?
You're right, it would be good. I have to say, I am trying today. I'm recording the screen, so if that goes well, I'll send you a copy of the recording, okay?
Yes, sir. That'll be good.
All right, Jermaine. Good. So, listen, I feel like we've done a fair bit on the walls and the slabs. Are you feeling relatively confident with that now?
Yeah. The only thing is the stairs. You'll show me how to put in a stair, or what were you thinking of?
Yeah, let's do it. So go to top plan view.
Like what I had, right? I wrote down 4 things.
How
to learn to put in stairs.
Yeah.
How to insert one.
Yeah.
A basic site.
Site modeling. Yeah.
And adding stuff on the elevations, meaning like if you want to have pins or decorations or moldings to put on the.
Yes, that's definitely something we need to look at. It's like kind of a bit more on the custom 3D modelling side, just so you get a bit more sort of detail and fenestration and so on.
Right.
The other thing that we haven't really done is materials and textures. We did a tiny bit, I think. Maybe we need to do a bit more on that. I don't know.
Yes. Yeah.
I can't imagine every design.
An elevation viewpoints over there.
Yeah, and maybe a little bit on rendering as well with shadows and stuff.
Yes.
You're not going to want all your elevations to be white render, are you? You might want some different materials on there.
That's right.
All right then. Right. Let's do the stair. Go to top plan. Okay, well, we'll get the stair and then we'll fit the opening around it. So click onto the stair tool down in Object Info. Yes, you can see it looks like a little set of concrete steps. Next one, there we go. Yeah, that's it. You can see, well, okay, why don't we start with the spiral stair? Put a spiral stair into that lovely curved area just for fun. No, how about the curved bit? No, that would be nice. Snap it to the middle there. There's a snap point there. Yeah, beautiful. Click on that one. And just have a quick look at it in 3D to begin with. How about this could be the first floor stair winding up to your roof terrace?
Right.
Like it, yeah?
Yes, sir.
Right. First issue I want to sort out is why do you think it's all kind of faceted, that curve? Do you know why?
No.
All right, so what we need to do is just a little trick. We need to turn up the rendering quality of the OpenGL option. So go up to the top menu, go to OpenGL options. At the top, there we go. Drop down to OpenGL options. And pretty much for every project you ever do, you always want the detail level to be on high. So what I've tended to do is just set that up in my template. Set that to high. Now while we're here, turn on use shadows. You see your curves look nice now. And put the shadow quality on high. And I'll just show you one other thing while we're here. You can see the thickness in pixels.
Right.
Just change that to 2 or 3 and I'll just show you what it does. See what I mean? It just beefs up those sort of should we say edge lines.
Right.
But if you turn off the edges, just for a second, where it says draw edges, that's how it would normally look without the edges.
Right.
Normally I keep it on 1, but I just thought I'd show you. Occasionally you want more of a sketchy look.
Right, right.
Okay, cool. So that's sorting out our rendering. Click OK. On that spiral stair, we need to set some things like the height, and maybe we want to change the treads to timber, those kind of things. Yeah.
Right. So you double click.
You would double click on the stair. Click. Yeah, there we go. Excellent. So the first thing is the height. Obviously, you can see it's already set at 3 meters. And I guess in reality, you got 3 meters, then you got your 150 slab, so that would probably be okay, wouldn't it? But you can
tread.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Width.
Width.
Maybe the outside diameter, you could change that to be a bit less, to 500, and the inside diameter a little bit less. Make it a bit tighter, see what happens. 500, say, or 600. Over in the preview, by the way, you can change the preview as you go. So if you want the view to be top plan, yeah, that's fine. But where it says view, top plan, see what I mean? So you can sort of see it, the preview changing as you go.
Okay.
All right, maybe the sweep angle. Maybe you only want it to sweep 270 degrees, not 289. If you do that, it will have to adjust. So change that to 270. It will have to adjust something in order to get that to fit. So what it's telling you is it's going to reduce the tread width, tread depth.
Okay.
And if you click OK, it's done it. And I will let you know sometimes, can you see it says use minimum maximum values?
Mm-hmm.
If you click edit on that thing, click edit, what you can do is you can kind of set different values for your regulations.
Right.
Like in the UK, we have a maximum angle of 42 degrees for the stair, so we could plug that in. So it won't allow you to create a stair that's non-compliant. That's it. So if you click OK, it will kind of say, no, you can't make this stair, it's non-compliant. But as it happens, that one is OK by looks of things.
Right.
Or the only thing you've always got to watch, isn't it, with spirals, is the minimum distance on the inside.
Just one, that's right.
Yeah. So you always need to check that. You know that anyway. Let's move on to the geometry section then. Up on the top button. Go to geometry. No, the geometry. So down in the bottom right corner, you can actually see the angle is 38 degrees. That's all right. There is a warning line there. Not sure quite what that means. Does that mean
this one?
Yeah,
this one.
Maybe that's sort of giving us a bit of a warning about. Well, it looks okay though to me. I mean, the riser is only 188, so that's all fine.
Yes, it's not bad.
Just have a quick check through all those options though. You're pretty comfortable with all of that, I should assume. Or you could give it more risers. You could say 17 risers if you wanted a slightly different riser height.
Yeah.
But then I guess that has a knock-on effect.
Yes, it will change this. Yes.
So you see what I mean?
Which is more like it. 176.
Cool. And can you see it's got walk-on center line? You can change that as well over in the middle section. In the middle section of the stair tool.
Which one?
So that's the minimum inside depth. So that's cool that you can now set that as a minimum.
Right.
Whatever that is, 150, 120, whatever. It may or may not allow you to do that. No, don't click OK, but oh, it's all right. Yeah, it's done it. It's done it. Anyway, final thing then.
Yeah.
You can see, if you go to 2D graphics, a couple of little tweaks here. For example, you can do stair data. Stair data is just numbering. So if you click stair data, You could show numbers and click OK. So now you get the treads numbering on there.
Yep.
Another nice thing you can do is show a stair break. So if you go to display stair, at the moment it's on plain no break. I would normally do break dashed above. Yeah, exactly. And then I think you can even tell it the height at which it breaks. So can you say over on the left, if you want it to break at say 1500 height for whatever reason, you can.
Brick elevation.
Yeah.
Ah, this thing is so cool, man.
It's pretty powerful, isn't it? It's got a lot better actually. Yeah, it's all looking good. I mean, look, there's other stuff in there. You could show the posts by the look of things in plan as well. There's quite a few options in here.
Show posts.
Yeah, what does that do? That presumably shows where the handrail posts are.
Show railing. That's right.
That's cool.
Show pipeline.
All right then, let's go to construction section. Are you happy with most of that on there for now? You can work a lot of this out, I'm sure.
Yeah, I have to go through this.
So let's say at the moment you've got like a solid stair. Can you see? You've obviously got different types of stair. Maybe a stringer outside might be nice in this internal stair here. I don't know. Maybe you would do it out of concrete though, would you? So
yeah,
there's a concrete option there. Look. Yeah, that's cool. And you can, if you need to, you can have a column in the middle of it as well. Can you see?
Right.
Yeah, that's true. If you go to concrete stair, will it change it from it's not being circular? I don't think so.
So say OK.
Click OK. We'll just have a quick look at it. Yeah, it's fine. It's just a solid concrete stair now. Go back into settings. If you do want to have treads though, like a timber tread, you probably want to have the stringer underneath option. Well, let's just see. Let's just see if there's an option. If you go to graphic attributes, this is where, Jermaine, you can set all of the different parameters of the thing. So, for example, the treads. Can you see the treads in there? No, those are 2D ones. So if you want the 3D treads, let's say we want some nice timber treads. Go and open up the treads triangle. That's it. There we go. So double click on the top section. Probably the best thing to make a new class for this. So go up to class and say new, stair-tread. So stair-tread. Yeah, cool. You've got edit properties after creation tick, so click OK. Yeah, that's fine. Click OK. And use at creation, tick that one always. I don't know why it isn't always ticked. And then go to textures to assign a texture. And let's just pop down in that library. You could search for wood or oak or whatever you want. Be a bit more generic, like just say wood, rather than wood finish. Or just say oak. If you say oak, it will give you oak. Hit return. There we go. See what I mean?
Yes.
Now, one of the secrets to this side of things is develop a nice library of materials. I've got a nice little one I've been developing with 120 textures in. I've got it on my website actually for sale, but I might be generous and give you a New Year copy if you want.
I love that.
All right. There we go. Double click. So it loads in the texture for you. Click OK. And just make sure where it says texture, you say class texture. Yeah,
That's
that's the one. Brilliant. Click OK. you can see that you have the capability to do this with all the elements. So even things like the handrail. Let's say you wanted the handrail to be 3D as well. It would be, yeah, top of handrail, I think it would. There's all these things. But let's just click OK for now, unless you want to do maybe the posts. Now, I think a reason it's not working is because it's a concrete stair. And there's no treads on it because it is just solid concrete. So just pop back in your settings a moment.
But if you have a concrete stair, right?
Yeah.
And you want to finish it with the top.
I think we can do it. Go to construction.
See, just like this?
Yeah, say stringer underneath. Okay, and you should be able to specify the stringer thickness. Can you see the tread thickness? So it's 32 mil at the moment. And also there's a riser, but I mean, let's say you don't want a riser, you just want a tread, and the rest of it to be the concrete.
That's right.
Go back to graphic attributes now. And what would it be under? Treads. It'd probably be under stair structure, wouldn't it? Under stair structure, I would have thought. Here we go, look. Oh, you know, maybe it would have worked if we'd said top face and then bottom face. So bottom face could be concrete. So let's do that with concrete then. Double click. So maybe make a new class, stair-structure. It's a bit tedious when you have to create the classes, but you only have to do it the first time, because in the future you could copy and paste this stair from one file to another, you see. It's like we did with the walls and the slabs. Once you've done it once, if you're clever, you build up a little library of these things. Every time you click textures. Every time you copy and paste it in, just click textures, please. No, textures, that's it. Yeah, cool. And concrete, that's good. You're beginning to get a nice little flow now, Jermaine. I can see the flow coming. Do you know what I mean by that? You're going from one dialogue nicely to another, and you know where to sort of search and stuff like that.
Starting to get it.
Those ones without the cloud on, by the way, will be nice and fast because they've not got the cloud, which means they've downloaded straight away. The ones with the cloud will take a bit longer. So go for the one you selected.
Okay.
Yeah, so it didn't have to download, so it's a bit quicker. And just change that to class texture. No, the bottom. No, yes, class texture. Good, click OK. And click OK. So look at that. We've got the.
It's open, eh?
We've got the open outside. Yeah, that's right. Because we changed it, didn't we? So let's just change it back to. Double click again.
It's nice though.
It does look cool, yeah. I think it's under construction. No, go into the construction section at the top. Yeah, there we go. I think we just want a solid stair, don't we? A solid stair with treads, that's basically it. The top option. Can you see? No, up to the top left option, solid stair. There we go. Click OK. And that's it. I'm not quite sure why you can't seem to see the concrete texture. Unless you spin around underneath it. Maybe if you get underneath it. Yeah, it has got concrete underneath it. I can see that. So I think it's another setting. That's it. It's to do with the sides of the structure. So if you just double click one more time, I think we'll be there. Double click one more time. In fact, our treads look a bit weird as well. So back onto graphic attributes. So here we go to, I'd say inside and outside of the stair structure class. you just need to edit that one, double click. You need to put that into where it says class, put it into the same class as the other one, stair structure.
You can put it in.
You've got the class already made, so stair-structure down at the bottom. Go down. There we go, up a bit, stair. Stair concrete, that's the one. And then click texture use class. No, down, yes, that's it, class star. Click OK. And while we're here, let's just sort our treads out, open up the treads dialog. Just select the edges in the bottom, well, the edges at least. Yeah. Same thing, but this time use the stair-tread class that you've already got created. Tread. Yeah, and then texture, class star. So it's a lot faster now, isn't it? Now you've done it a few times.
Now I'm understanding what you're doing.
Click OK. I wanted you'll see, look at the stair now, it's got concrete all the way through and our treads look good. Because the treads had 3 classes for the top and the sides and strangely the bottom as well. Oh, it's cool, doesn't it?
Looks better.
Yeah. So there's all these different options, both not only...
That's something I got to work on.
You got to work on. So do you want to have a quick look at the straight stair or maybe a double back sort of concrete stair for that hole we've got there in the middle?
Yes, sir.
Go back to your ground floor then this time.
Command down.
Yeah, they're cool. That's cool. So that's kind of nice view because we can see where the stair needs to go, but we're on the ground floor.
Okay.
So this time get another type of stair.
So you go back there.
Yeah. This time you go up to the spanner and the pencil on the top of the screen.
This one?
No, the one onto the right.
Or span.
That's the one. The settings. Good.
Well.
And what you really want to do is go to General, this first sort of tab. And under here, if you do select Standard Configuration, these are all the library of basic different stair types. Like it?
I think I'll screenshot of that.
Yeah.
So I know what I'm doing.
So maybe, I'm not sure which one you want, but maybe
Let's try.
the winder one. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Yeah. Or just click OK. Now what you will find is, clearly there's a bunch of different options for these kind of stairs. They can take time to work through, and it's a case of just fiddling around with the numbers on like side 1, 2 and 3 until you kind of get the size of the stair you need. But look, let's just click OK. I'll tell you what, let's go to graphic attributes for a second. And just briefly do what we did with the stair structure classes. So select all of those. Can you do them all at the same time? I wonder. Can you select all of them and click edit?
This one?
Yeah, no, you can only do one at a time. That's a pain. So, yeah, it doesn't take too long though. Now you've got the classes made, does it? Just remember to do texture class star. Good. And then the other big one would be the treads, I suppose. Go to the treads, top of the treads and the side of the treads. That's it. Edit that one. Tread. Good. Half the time is actually spent creating the classes and finding the materials. So, once you've done a couple of projects and you've got some stairs, that's it, double click that one. Standard says it doesn't take too long at all. You're doing really well, that's good. Click OK. Let's just, don't worry about the bottom, just click OK. OK. And hopefully go and place your stair now. That's not bad. It's not a bad fit. Wow. How on earth did you do that? That's like a 1,000,000 to 1 shot, Jermaine. Wow, man. Look at that. That's spot on. That's crazy. Let's have a look at it.
How do you?
Command Alt 5, Command Alt 9. There we go. Have a little spin around. Yeah, looking good. There is one other setting in the stair tool called Draw Top Step, but normally the top step is actually the slab itself. So all you need really to do with that stair is move it tight to the slab in top plan, and then the slab itself is your last step, if you like. If you wanted though, you could draw that top step in if you prefer. So double click on the stair, let's do it. And is it under general or geometry? I'm not sure, one of those. Yeah, there we go. Draw top step in the middle section there. And actually what's quite nice with the top step is you can change the length if you wanted, so you can have a slightly bigger top step. Anyway, make it 300 just for the hell of it.
So you put it here?
Yeah, actually make it, I don't know, make it like 400 just so you can see that top step being longer. Click OK. Oh, hold on a minute. You got the wrong stair. Undo. Yeah. There we go. Double click on that one. I was wondering why it was showing me the wrong preview.
I was saying, I said, why wasn't it showing the...
Yeah. So draw top tread. If we had measured the exact distance to your hole, then we could, click OK. Go on then. D for distance. Nice, 370. Awesome. You measured with a dim, that's cool. Remember, you can just do D for distance. D is the measure tool on my workspace. Can you see?
Okay. D
for distance, yeah. The nice thing with D is you can measure several clicks and it will measure the total length. Can you see? So sometimes you want to measure almost like a perimeter of a room or something. It gives you the length and the TL, the total length. It's quite useful for measuring sort of finish, how much finishes you need. So double click, 370 in there. Click OK. Oh, yeah, that's all looking good. An extra tread, fair enough. Click OK. It's because you're adding an extra tread now, though. Draw top tread to 360? 70? Yeah, and that should be it now. Perfect, look at that.
Yeah.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
So I think you know enough about stairs to practice now.
That's right.
And what would be nice now though is, let me show you something. If you go back to your section drawings, in fact, I'll tell you what, let's move the section so it cuts right through one of the stairs. Okay, so what we could do for fun, take the section section 3. Yeah, move it down. And how about if you rotate it, Command L, rotate it left so it's sort of cutting through the length of the stair. Move it through, that front bit of the stair maybe. Yeah, that's cool. Now, you can see at the moment down at the bottom, Jermaine, it's got like a red sort of chain warning sign. That means that this section has a marker, but all it is a section line. i.e. there is no actual section derived from it.
Oh.
So what you do is you click on it. Just click on
the section?
Yeah, click on the section. If you did want to make it a little bit shorter, by the way, you could do that now before we generate it. Yeah, that's it. And sometimes it moves the text first, then it'll move the marker. Yeah, that's cool. But now go to Object Info. Yeah, good idea. So click on it. In Object Info, you can see there's a button called Create Section Viewport. So this is what you can do. You can also right-click on it, I believe, and create a section viewport as well.
I see.
Yeah, down at the very bottom, create section viewport. I think that will do it too. There we go. So by all means, stick it onto sheet 2. Click OK.
That's okay?
Yeah. And just move it across a little bit. Yeah, nice. And there is our section with our stair in. Looking pretty good. Why do you think, though, the other drawings aren't showing the stair?
Because it wasn't updated.
Yeah, so they may not show anyway, depending where the section is, but I think they probably will. So select those other sections, all 4 of them. Go over to Classes in Object Info and simply select all the classes that are invisible, apart from maybe the non-plot one. Because what happens is, yeah, when we first created the section, you want to turn Section Beyond on as well. So I think you missed a couple there.
What about the classes?
Classes. Turn on ceiling. The only one you probably don't turn on is the non-plot class. Section Beyond's unticked. Click OK. And then update again. And hopefully, once it reprocesses, you'll have some beautiful staircases somewhere in there. There we go. You know, what I can see though is you're making great progress. And you're beginning to feel and know your way around a bit more. So this is the key. Once you start to enjoy it and you feel like you can do things quite rapidly, then instead of it feeling like, oh, you know, I'm never going to get there, you start to really enjoy what you're doing. And, you know, even little tweaks like that, you'll be able to kind of feel confident you can make, you know?
Yes. I enjoyed this session, man.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah, we have to do another one.
Love to. Are you making great progress?